Now, for today's class, we're just going to do some review reading for the last few classes that we've done. So last couple of classes, we did the Big English Plus book, and then we did some words and some reading. So today's an easy lesson, just kind of reviewing over some of those previous lessons just to kind of catch up because we had a holiday and we're trying to make up for that holiday. So let's start. We're going to start by practicing the words and the reading. Hello, Gloria.
He's right.
Is right. She ran. Gloria is a she, right?
Her.
She.
I say her.
Her is more of a 她的.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's start with our words for today. So we're going to practice the words, then we'll come back, practice the reading. Since today is a review, we're gonna go over it a little bit quickly. So it's mostly just about the reading and pronunciation. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's start with this one on the words. First one, we got number 1. Ding. There's our 5 words: examine, corner, size, label, and repeat. This one is the first one. Nick, what is this one?
Examine.
Yeah, examine. Examine. Usually the I-E makes the I sound, not on this one. This one follows the I-N, in sound. Examine. Ta-da! What is examine, Nick?
Examine. When you examine something, you look at closely and carefully.
Yes. So looking at something closely and carefully means to examine it. It's a good idea to examine your homework or examine a toy. A lot of children like to examine a toy to see how it works. They look at it closely to try to learn how does it roll, how do the wheels work, or how does it do something. So it just means to look at or to study something. Then we got the next word, which is this one, Lisa. What is this one, Lisa?
Repeat.
Yeah. What is it?
Repeat.
What?
Repeat.
What? I make her repeat. Yeah, very good. So that is repeat. That's what it is. It's the meaning of it. To say something again and again and again and again and again, or do something again and again. What is repeat, Lisa?
When you repeat something, you do it again.
What?
When you repeat something, you do it again.
What?
Again.
Again and again, yeah. So when you do it again and again, it means you do the same thing over and over and over, or again and again and again. So that is repeat. So do it again, or happen again, or play again, or say again. So here are things that we repeat when you're, especially on a swing. You are always going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That is repeating. It's a repeating motion of going back and forth, doing the same thing over and over again and again. Next one, number 3, Hugo.
Label.
Label. Like everybody has a label under their name to show who they are. Who are you? What is this? You can see a label to find out what it is. Like in this one here, it's juice.
No.
Nope, it's not juice. It's cucumber. No, that's a pickle. Pickle juice. It's not the juice that you want to drink, though. You don't want to drink pickle juice. Pickle juice is... No. What is a label, Hugo?
When you label something, you give it a name that tells what it is.
Yeah, just like in these 3 things here, they don't really have a label on them. So you don't have to put a label on them so that people know what it is. Like in this one, you would want to put your name. Hugo's, PRS is a Hugo. Hugo's lunch. Ta-da! So now people know that this is Hugo's lunch. Don't touch. When that label helps to tell what it is. Next, Nick, what is this one?
Corner.
Corner. Yeah, very good. So the corner of something is the side where the two edges connect. Remember on this one here, if you want to eat the little balls, you have to go around the maze. For Pac-Man, you go around the maze. However, if you want the cherry, if you want to eat the cherry, you have to come over here. Oops, let me change that to red. You have to come over here into the corner. The corner is this part over here. Or this part also has a corner. Or over here, we also have a corner. Or over here, we also have a corner. Many shapes have different corners. So we can look at all of these different shapes here, ding. And these are the corners of the shape. We count the corners to see what shape something is. So those are all of the corners. On a square, like this shape here, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. A square has 4 corners. A triangle has 1, 2, 3 corners. Octagon, well, yeah. An octagon, 1, 2, kind of like that one. An octagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. A circle. How many corners does a circle have?
No corner.
There you go. No corners. So that's the only shape that usually has no corners. A circle, 0 corners. So what is a corner? Nick?
What a corner is place where two sides or
Edges.
edges connect.
Connect means come together. So here's a side, and when they connect, they come together over here. That is to connect. So a point. And all of these things have the corner. So we can look at this one as the corner of the room here, ding. Or we can look at this one as the corner of the sofa, ding. Or we can look at this corner. It depends on how you want to look at it. But all of these are corners. You got the corner of the room here. You've got the corner of the road. This one has the corner of the pool. Got to be careful for that part because you don't want to hit that part. So those are all corners. Ding. How about this one here, Lisa? Size. Yeah, the size of something. It could be a small size, could be a big size, just telling whether it's big or small. What is the size? What size? So when you go to McDonald's, what size fries do you like to have? Do you like to have a big fry or a small fry? Fries, the French fries. Everybody likes French fries, right? McDonald's French fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's fries. Let's take a look at some McDonald's fries. Da 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 da. And they come in all different sizes. Yum. This one is a medium. I don't know why it shows the black fries. Ew. Medium. And they even have a small fry, or this one here, which is a large fry. Da 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 da. Do you like fries? I guess that's a yes. So this one is, I think that one's a large. This one here is a small. It's a small. And then we have this one, which is the medium. And where's the large? A large just has a lot more fries in it. It's a much bigger box. So you got the small. Then you have the something there. Oh, medium. Goes back here. And then you have large, and then you have extra large, and then you have extra, extra large. So that one is the size. What is size, Lisa?
The size of something is how big it is.
Yes, very good. So the size of something is how big it is. So in this one, it can be very big or it can be very small. Size is just telling whether it's big or small. Next part. Let's see here. We're going to go over, we'll practice the sentences that come with it. Let's say, we got corner, repeat, and examine. And then we also have label, which is to put a name on something so that people know what it is, and size. Let's try the sentences. First one, we're going to start with this one. Hugo.
When you wrap the present, be
The
sure
WR makes the R sound. So the W has no sound. Wrap.
wrap
Mm-hmm.
the present. Be sure to put extra
Extra.
tape on the corner.
Yeah. So you got to put extra, meaning more tape on the corners, because the corner of the box is very easy for the wrap to break. So you put extra tape on the corner so it doesn't, oops, sorry, so it doesn't rip or tear. So you have to put extra tape on the corner. How about this one, Nick? When you go to the library, you have workers at the library. Those are called librarians. Are the library workers. What is it, Nick?
Reply.
Repeat.
The library. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, my eyes.
Help me read the sentence, Nick.
Excitement.
Examine. Remember, examine means to look at. So in this one, they put a name so that children and people can know what books are here. What kind of books? These are fiction books.
Okay.
Fiction means fake, not real stories.
Oh, label.
Yeah. So that one is a label to tell what kind of books are there. And if you want like math books are over there. Science books are over there. History books would be over there. And you would look for the label with the one that says stories or math or science or history or whatever kind of book you're looking for. You're looking for the label. You want to find the label that tells you those books are over there. Help me read this one, Nick. Read the sentence, please.
Okay. The library labels out the bookshelves so students can find the book easily.
What is this word?
What? Oh, library.
Librarians. Librarians. Yeah, it has the librarians. So that's, remember, a librarian is a library worker. The person who works in the library to put the books away. How about this one, Lisa?
Downstairs.
What?
Repeat the same moves every time they pretty from in the show.
They pretty form? The form is right. Form. This one is a P-E-R. So it makes a per sound. Perform.
Perform.
Yeah. When they perform in the show, it means kind of to play in the show. So every time they perform in the show, they always have to do the same thing over and over and over. They do the same dance. So they repeat the same moves, the same dance moves. They go like this. Da-na-na-na, 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 over. And then they do it again. Da-na-na-na, 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 over. And then they do it again. Da-na-na-na, 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 over. So they won't do it. They won't change it because they always have to do it the same way. That's the performance. The performance is they're supposed to do a certain play and they have to do it in a certain way. So that's the way it works in a show. How about this one, Hugo?
The people at the fair had never seen a pumpkin that Say label.
Label?
Say.
C? Or is it I-E?
Size.
Very good. Size. So normally when we think of a pumpkin, this is what we're seeing, right? A pumpkin. So in this one, we have, pumpkins come in all different sizes. Usually they have small pumpkins, they got big pumpkins, but this pumpkin is huge. And the people at the fair had never seen a pumpkin that size. So that is a very, very big pumpkin. And this is a kind of, it's a pumpkin, a kind of fair where they try to grow the biggest pumpkin, see who can grow the biggest one. This one for that fair was the winner because it was the biggest pumpkin. Woohoo! How about this one here, Nick? Scientists.
Scientists concentrate game under the what's this? Under a microscope to better understand them.
So if you want to learn about something, you have to look at it very closely. So here they're trying to look at all of the tiny little germs. What are germs? Dun, dun, dun. Germs. Yeah, these are the things that usually people find on their hands, or whenever you touch something, there are germs everywhere. Everywhere's got germs on your skin, on the toys. So whenever you touch something, you have to make sure that you wash your hands to get rid of the germs. But the scientists are always trying to look at these germs very closely. Remember, when you look at something closely, it is called, what is it? Is it examine, corner, or repeat? Which one means to look at something closely? Examine. Yeah,
Okay.
examine. Scientists examine tiny germs under a microscope to better understand them. Correct. Now let's do some question and answers. The first one, we have this question here. Lisa.
What do you call the shop where the street meet?
Yeah, two streets or two roads. So here we have a road. Meet. And then we have another road. And when these roads meet, they come up together. Meet.
Corner.
Yeah, very good. So these two roads, they meet and they create what we call a corner. And I can't even go this way a little bit more. Ugh. Something like that. But that does create a corner. Very good. Doop. The corner. How about this one? Hugo.
What do you do when you want others to know what is in a box?
So you have a box.
Examine it.
You examine it. Well, I suppose if you want to know what's in the box, you have to examine it. But if you want others to know what's in the box,
Label it.
yes, we label the box. We put a name on it so that others will know what it is. Label it. So this is a toy box. So we put a label, toys, so that people know what's in the box. How about this one? Nick.
What do you want? When do you want to listen a song again?
What do you do when you want to listen to a song again?
Repeat it.
Repeat.
Oh, no. Repeat it.
Yeah, repeat. So you listen to a song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Over. 再读一遍. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, over. 再来. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So when you want to listen to it again, if you like the sound of a song, then you will try to repeat it. Repeat it just means to play again. How about this one, Lisa?
What can you check to find out if a shirt will fit you? The size.
Yeah. So if a shirt's going to fit you, you want to know that if it's going to be the right size. If it's too big or too small, usually you have to look at the size and see if it's S, M, or L, or XL, or XXL. So you have to check the size to know if it's going to fit. How about this one, Hugo?
What do you do if you want to see how a machine works?
Machine. This one makes the SH sound instead of the CH. CH usually says sh. This one says sh. Machine. Instead of making the I sound, it says E. Machine.
Machine.
Yeah.
Repeat it.
You repeat it? Do it again?
Yes. Yes.
Well, if you want to learn how a machine works, then you have to look at it. Which one means to look at it?
Examine.
Yeah, we examine. Examine the machine. So how does, So you put the candy into the machine and then you turn this one and then the candy comes out. Okay, that's kind of cool. You put it in there and the candy comes out. What? How's that work? Oh, I see. I see. It's got a little door. So when you turn it, the door opens and the candy comes out. Okay. Okay. That's how it works. Gotcha. All right. Looking for synonyms. All right. What is a corner, Nick?
Corner. Label.
Nah.
Oh, point.
Yeah, a point. Very good. Think of it like this. So remember here, we've got the arrow. When these two lines meet together, they do also create a point. Ding, ding. An arrow makes a point. How about this one? Lisa, what is label?
Label is name.
Yes, very good. Toys. Lisa tells you what it is. Philip. How about this one? Hugo, what is repeat? Repeat, 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 repeat.
Keep self.
Keep safe. You don't let it break.
Do again.
Do again, do again, do again. Yeah. 再来, 再来, 再来. To do it again and again and again. Nick, what is size?
Size. How big?
Yeah, how big? Very good. Lisa, what is examine?
It's bring.
Bring? You want to take something with you? Bring is to grab something and take it with you. Let's go. But in this case, examine is to look at something closely, or like your homework. You have to examine your homework, to look at your homework, which also means to study. Yeah, study. Looks like the blue monster drank some of that juice. This is not very good, right? How about this one here, Hugo?
The babysitter tried to keep the child from pumping into the sharp corner of the table.
Yeah, Very good. That one is the corner. The babysitter is someone who usually the mother, father pays money to a person, and that person will watch the baby or watch the child. And the babysitter's job is to make sure the children does not get hurt. They're supposed to watch the baby and make sure that they don't get hurt. So if a baby is running, run, and fall into the corner, ding, they might hit their head and it could hurt a lot. So they have to make sure that the baby doesn't bump into the corner of the table. Nick.
So, a farmer repair the fresh fruit and village so that super now what are
What
Teacher.
they are. So they know what is this? What is this, Nick?
chai boat.
Huh?
Chai boat.
Chaibo?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean cabbage?
Teacher. Cabbage. Oh. Teacher, do you know Sam?
Sam? Yeah.
It's very famous in America.
Uh-huh.
They give people they are very big shop. They are very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are lots of Sam's shopping in America.
Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Sam's Club. They are kind of like Walmart. 星巴特.
Yeah.
Usually you have to have a card for them though. But on this one, Nick, we've got these signs that help to tell you what it is. So you know that this one is cabbage. This one is red and green cabbage. This one is broccoli. 你怎么知道? How do you know? Because it shows you a sign. Or another word for a sign or a name is a...
What?
What's that?
Label.
Oh, a farmer labels the fresh fruit and vegetables so that shoppers know what's there.
Yeah, so you know what it is and you know how much it is because it has a label that tells you what and how much. Lisa.
The coach told the team to repeat the play many times. Until they could do it easily.
Easily, yeah. So when you're trying to learn something, you always have to do it over and over many times. Repeat it. Keep trying and trying and trying. Try again until you know how to do it very easily. It comes to you very easy because you've done it many times. Hugo. Maya.
Maya will
Borrow.
borrow Hans' sneaker because their feet are the same. Repeat.
Big feet, small feet.
Corner.
Same feet.
Size.
Yeah.
Size.
Do you have big feet or small feet, Hugo?
No, it's size.
Yeah, it's the size. So, because these two girls, their feet are the same size. So it would be like size 6 or size 13, whatever size you use. In China, I know they use the bigger numbers usually. But their feet, the two girls have the same, their feet are the same. So they can use the same shoes. How about this one, Nick?
The coach monkey repeat it. Yeah, repeat it.
Using the
Excellent.
eyes to look at something.
Label.
Label is a name.
What? No. And it's not label. I'm not the label. X-Men.
Examine, yeah.
Yeah.
Read the sentence for me, Nick. Monkeys.
Monkeys examine each other for clothes, looking for their trap and fleas.
Ticks. Dirt, ticks, and fleas. Yeah, the monkey's always looking for something, so they think. Monkey, they like to eat those little bugs. I don't know why, but meh. All right, so let's go back. We're going to do some review for the reading part that came before this one, which was talking all about the shapes. In this one, it was comparing different shapes. Let's see here. Black screen, black. Ooh, I love how that color changes on me. Name that shape. We'll start with this one. Lisa, help me read this one, please.
Name that shape. You can often name a shape by counting each side for corner. Let's try it. First,
Examine.
Examine the two right shapes. How many sides does each shape have? 3. How many corners does each shape have? Each shape has 3 corners too. So, what do we call these shapes? We label them triangles because they both have 3 sides and 3 corners.
Yes, very good. So both of these shapes are called triangles. Even doesn't matter how you turn them, they still have 3 sides, 3 corners. How about this one here? Hugo.
Now repeat the activity with 2 more shapes. Compare the shapes. You will see that they are not the same size or color. But each one has 3 sides and corners.
Sides.
So, sides and corners. So they are both
Triangles. There you go. Good job. So they're both triangles. Very good. It doesn't matter if it's big or small, blue or green or red or yellow. The color doesn't matter. It doesn't change the shape. The color doesn't make it a different shape. The size doesn't make it a different shape. It could be a big triangle, a small triangle. It's still going to be a triangle because they have 3 corners and 3 sides. How about this one? Nick, your turn, Nick.
Name less spell. You can often name shape by count each side on corner. Let's try it. First, examine the 2 red shapes. How many sides do each shape have?
Does
each shape have? 3. How many corners does each shape have? Each shape has 3 corners too. So what do we call these shapes? We label them
triangles.
Triangles because they both have 3 sides and 3 corners.
Yes, very good. 3 sides, 3 corners, so they're both triangles. Lisa.
Now repeat the activity with 2 more shapes. Compare the shapes. You will see that they are not same size or color, but each one has 3 sides and corners. So they are both triangles.
Good. And Hugo.
Name that shape.
Name that shape.
You can often name a shape by casting each side or corner. Let's try it. First, examine the two red shapes. How many
Sides.
does each shape have? 3. How many corners does each shape have? Each shape has 3 corners too. So what do we tell these shapes? Shapes. We label them
triangles.
Thank you,
triangles.
Lisa.
Triangles because they both have 3 sides and 3 corners.
Yeah, because they both have 3 sides and 3 corners. So we can label them triangles. We can call them triangles because they have 3 sides, 3 corners. Label them, ding, here's the corner, 3 corners, and side, side, side. 3 sides, 3 corners. So that makes it a triangle. If it has 4 corners, 1 corner, 1 corner, 1 corner, 1 corner, and 4 sides, ding, 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 we can label it as a square? Not always, because even if it has 4 sides and 4 corners, this one is not a square. This one is a rectangle, but we can actually call a square and a rectangle both the same thing, which is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is any kind of shape that has 4 sides, 4 corners. Quadrilateral. It could be a square, quadrilateral. It could be a rectangle, quadrilateral. Quadrilateral just means it has 4 sides, 4 corners. Triangle is the name for the shape, and it's also the name for that kind of shape. Whereas 4 sides and 4 corners could be big, small, and it could be also adjusted by the length and the width of it. So it's very different. The triangle, you can't really make a lot of different shapes or variations of a triangle because they all come out basically the same. It is still a triangle because it has 3 sides, 3 corners. Whereas these 2 shapes here, they may have different names, but we can still call them both quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral. But this one, if we call it by itself, this one is actually a rectangle, and this one here is a square. If we're naming both of them, then we'd call them both quadrilateral. Next, Nick.
Now repeat the actual
activity
with 2 more shapes. Compare the shapes. You will see that they are not the same size or color, but each one has 3 sides and corners. So they are both
triangles. Yeah. And then I think we started last time maybe with Hugo. So let's read it one more time with Lisa. Lisa, help me read this one more time.
Name that shape. You can often name a shape by counting each side or corner. Let's try it. First, examine the 2 red shapes. How many sides does each shape have? 3. How many corners does each shape have? Each shape has 3 corners too. So, what do we call these shapes? We label them triangles because they both have 3 sides and 3 corners.
Good. Now, the next thing that we're going to go over, we're going to also do some review on another lesson that we had done. We did some learning about different jobs. So do you remember some of the jobs that we talked about? What were some of the jobs? I'll show you the places, and you see if you can remember the jobs for these places here. So here was one of the pages that we looked at here, where we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. A is at the hospital, B at the store, C at a fire station, D at a college or school, at a college, at a school, doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be a college, it can be any school. E at a laboratory, or even in the science class. F at a police station. G at a restaurant, and H on a farm. Do you remember the jobs that go with these places? Who works at a hospital? Which one of these, which job works, which person who works at a hospital? Hugo?
Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Nurse.
Uh-huh. Nurse or?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah, doctor, nurse, they both could work at a hospital. How about B? Who works at a store? That person that goes, blip, 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 blip. $5. Thank you. Bye-bye. Who is that one? Zoom. Let's go. We're going to go back to this one here. So which one goes blip, 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 blip? We've got the firefighter, police
Cashier.
officer, cashier.
Cashier.
Yeah, the cashier is the one that goes bleep, bleep, bleep. And then we also have a waiter, farmer, scientist, nurse, and a student. So let's go over these. Read them again for me. Number 1, Hugo. What's number 1?
Firefighter.
Number 2, Lisa.
Police officer.
Number 3, Nick.
Number 3, what? Number 3, cashier.
Cashier, yeah, cashier. Number 4, Hugo.
Waiter.
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 And number 5, Lisa.
Number 5, farmer.
Good. Nick, number 6.
Number 6, scientist.
Yeah, scientist.
Scientist.
Scientist. Yeah, if you like science class, then being a scientist is a good idea. Hugo, number 7.
Nurse.
Nurse. And Lisa, number 8.
Student.
What are you, Lisa? Are you a firefighter?
No, I'm a student.
Oh, very good. So students don't have to go to college, but you can. It can be one of those places. So let's go back to these places here. We did nurse works at a hospital. We can find the sentence structure here. Ding, 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 ding. A student studies at a college. A scientist works at a laboratory. So we have the college, which was this one here. A student works at a college. A scientist works at a laboratory. A nurse works at a hospital. A cashier works at a store. How about this one, Hugo? We'll do this one in red. Read this one, Hugo. At a fire station. Who works at a fire station?
Firefighter.
Mm-hmm. Gotta read the sentence. A firefighter. A firefighter. Works.
At a fire station is firefighter.
So a firefighter works at a fire station.
A firefighter works at a fire station.
Good. How about this one? Lisa, F. At a police station.
At a police station, the police officer at works at a police station.
Yeah, they show us two different verbs here. One is studies, one is works. Now, most of them are works, and the only person who usually studies is a student. That's why student just uses a different verb. The only one that we've learned that uses studies is just going to be a student. Everybody else works. A nurse works at a hospital. A cashier works at a store. A firefighter works at a fire station. A student studies at a college. A scientist works at a laboratory. A police officer works at a police station. Nick, how about this one?
Students.
At a restaurant.
At the restaurant.
Who works? 什么?
Restaurant.
That one, let's take a look at the jobs. So that one, we didn't really go over too much.
Cashier.
Cashier, no, not cashier.
Waiter.
Yeah, there you go, a waiter. A waiter works at a restaurant. How about Lisa, number H. What is H?
The H.
Letter H.
Letter H. A farmer works on a farm.
Yeah, a farmer works on a farm. Very good. So let's go over with these jobs here. This is supposed to be a song, but we just kind of practice over the reading of it. Let's start with Hugo. Hugo, help me read this one, please.
There are many people in our
community,
so many jobs to do. Some may please to be.
Places.
Working.
That one has a CES, so it
places. Working together, working hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef.
Chef. That's someone who likes to cook the food.
Where does she work? What does she do? She's a nurse, and she always helps you. Trouser.
It says chorus. Chorus is just that part again. Remember, the black is chorus.
Working together, working hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef. Where does he work? What does he do? He's a firefighter, and he's very brave too.
Lisa, your turn, Lisa.
There are many people in our community.
Community.
So many jobs to do. So many places to be.
Places
to be. Working together, working hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef. Chef. What does she work? What does she do? She's a nurse, and she always helps you. Working together, working hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef. Where does he work? Where does he do?
What?
He's a firefighter, and he's very brave too.
Brave, yeah. He's not scared. He's very brave because he has to go into the fire. And you can't go, I don't want to go, I'm just scared. You have to be, you got to be brave if you're going to run into the fire. Don't be scared. Pay attention to this one here. Where, 在哪儿, and what. 什么? Where and what. Where does he work? What does he do? He works at a fire station and he helps people in the fire or helps to stop the fire. That's what he does. And he works at a fire station. That's where he works. Next, Nick.
There are many people in community. So many jobs, community. So many jobs to do. So many places to be.
Places.
Listen. To be worker together, worker hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef. Chef. Where does she work? What does she do? She's a nurse and she'll always help you. Worker together, worker hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef. Where does he work? What does he do? He is a firefighter, and he is very proud too.
Brave. Makes the A-E.
Brave.
Remember, here it has working together, working hard. Nurse, farmer, teacher, and chef. One of these words we haven't really gone over, which is this one here. What is this?
Student.
Student.
Tutor.
Ding.
Chef.
Chef. Yeah, this CH here, CH usually makes the ch sound, but this one makes the sh sound. Chef. A chef is a cooker, a person who likes to cook. And they try hard to cook something that is delicious and beautiful. All right, that is enough for today's review class. We're gonna, since it wants to stop the sharing on this one here. It's very slow. Oh, there it goes. We're going to stop on this one, and that's enough for today.